1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check 1. Check 1. Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Okay. Let's go to my YouTube. Okay. All right, I should see the chats instantly, right? Hmm. What? I don't understand why I cannot see. Oh, there we go. I can see it now. Now I can see the chats. Okay. Just want to make sure I label this because I think it needs to be public. No. Okay. All right. All right. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. We'll start shortly. Start shortly. Right now, I want to create another. Yeah. I don't need template. Be right back. I don't understand. I'm trying to. Oh, fine. Okay, I'll be right back. Be right back. Be right back. I don't need this. And no, 24. Huh? Oh. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to go all right, and what? Okay, I don't see it. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Freaking. Okay. And okay. And all right. Bear with me, guys. um, can you guys hear me? Okay. One, two, three, four. Awesome. Okay. How about now? Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Okay, perfect. Awesome. Okay. Give me just a second. All right. I'm going to come here. And hello, guys. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to talk to you guys about being fluent. It is a question I've seen asked a lot. about fluency, about speaking English fluently. So if you are seeing a blurry screen, you can watch the unblurred live stream on YouTube and you will see everything unblurred. So everything I'm going to be talking about will be on the PPT that is being streamed on YouTube. And the more you chat, the more you'll be able to learn. So welcome everyone. Welcome to everyone who's joined. If you guys want to see the unblurred PPT, please click on the YouTube link and you will be able to see everything that is going on. It is a lecture right now, so unfortunately I am not doing stage requests because they will just turn it into just idiocy and people go, what are you talking about? And interrupting my way of being able to give you guys a class. So hello to Cinderella, to Dash, to AM, to Iskander, to Triple J, to Lily, Odyssey, Rosie. Welcome everyone. Glad you guys are here. If you see a blurry screen, go to the YouTube channel and you will see it unblurred. All right. Everything will be there for your liking. Okay. So it is being live streamed. You should be able to see everything live. Yeah. So I think that is everything I need to do to get out of the way. One more final thing before I forget. I am a teacher. I have been teaching for 15 years. My name is Grant. Some of you guys know who I am. So it's a pleasure to meet everyone here. Glad you are here. I have plenty of teaching experience. Plus, I taught English in China for 8 years, and I'm continuing to teach English where I am here in Vietnam. So I lived in China for 8 years, came back to the States for about a year and a half, and then I ventured out to Vietnam, where I work independently. Now, with that out of the way, are there any questions you guys would like to ask? Any questions that you would like to know, or anything you want to ask in regards to, yeah. So, are there any questions that you guys would like to ask? Let me. There we go. So I do want to tell you guys that this month, I am giving a 50% discount for anyone who wants to book a one-on-one class. But I want to emphasize that English Hub is where you can get all your answers. But if you want that one-on-one treatment, you can go to the English Hub, ask in all those channels. Any questions, guys, before we get started? I'm going to start right now about how we can enhance our English fluency. So starting out with a daily English journal. So for those wondering, you are able to help yourself when it comes to English with doing a daily journal. So keeping a daily journal in English is definitely a way that you guys can improve your fluency. It's consistent practice opportunity for your organizing your thoughts in English. You use new vocabulary, you enforce your grammar rules, you develop structure. So start with simple sentences and then gradually incorporate more complex structures and varied vocabulary. So you can talk about the events, you can talk about things that you did. Today I went shopping, I bought this and that. I went home. So kind of give yourself a daily journal. So make a daily journal. Guys, if you see a blurry screen, click the YouTube video. It is unblurred and chat it up. All right. Keep me in there and the loop. I might be more likely to answer questions in the YouTube chat. So, but making a daily journal, guys, is definitely a key to succeeding. So, and it's a low pressure environment. It's allowing you to experiment with language and improve over time. This is how it works. So you'll notice that expressing yourself in English becomes more natural, and your progress in identifying patterns or areas that need to focus on a clear path for continued improvement. All right. With that out of the way, welcome everyone who's just joined. I'm glad you're here. We're going to go through this as quick as possible. I don't have much time. So let's move on to the next one here. Labeling household items. Okay. Labeling household items is definitely a way that you can improve your English. So by labeling everything, this technique will expose you to English words and help you with memorization. It is a simple but effective way to make your environment a learning tool. You can use sticky notes or labels on everyday objects like the fridge, your door, your bed, table, whatever you interact with on a daily basis. Label everything in English. Therefore, you're exposing yourself to English. All right. Hello, Cred. Nice to see you. Glad you're here. If you see a blurry screen behind, your eyes are bad. No, I'm just teasing. Your eyes are not bad. There's nothing wrong with your computer. Click the YouTube link and you can see an unblurred PPT that has everything I'm telling you. So use sticky notes to label things, and every time that you use these items, read them aloud. For example, when you open the refrigerator, say, I'm getting milk from the refrigerator. You can also practice forming sentences with labeling items. The table is in the dining room. I need to clean the sofa. By integrating these labels into your daily routine, you reinforce your vocabulary through regular exposure and usage. Okay, so I hope that is insightful to you. So labeling things will definitely reinforce you to use English. Okay, so this method helps because it's retention, it's creating a visual and practical connection between the objects and their English names. Seeing and using these labels frequently make it easier to remember and use the words in different contexts. It also helps in forming complete sentences and using familiar with these words, right? You'll start to notice them and more readily and spoken and written English, aiding your language acquisition. All right. Hello. Any questions? Hello, Ning. Hello, deleted account. I would maybe want to change that name. Otherwise, it's just a strange thing to call you. Deleted account 5783. Is that like an inside joke? Anyways, if you see a blurry screen, scroll up, guys. Click the YouTube link. It is unblurred, and you will be able to see everything. Okay. Any questions, guys? Any questions you guys have, right? No questions? No problem. Okay. So I will move on to the next slide. At any time, if you want me to repeat something or answer a question based on what I just said, please don't hesitate to ask, okay? If you see a blurry screen, click the YouTube video. It is unblurred. All right. Happy endings for everybody. It will be unblurred for you. All right. Let's see here, guys. Watch TV shows and movies with English subtitles. Okay. So by doing this, you are exposing again yourself to an English environment. So Start with subtitles in your native language and then gradually get into English subtitles. So this practice exposes you to a variety of accents, slang, idiomatic expressions, and then choose shows or movies that are interesting. You don't want to choose something that's boring and putting you to sleep. You want something that's going to keep your attention, all right? Keep you on your feet, all right? Try to mimic the phrases and sentences to practice the pronunciation and intonation. Repeated exposure to spoken English helps you get used to the rhythm and flow of the language. Okay? Select a TV show or movie that you enjoy. Watch the first episode with subtitles in your native language to grasp it. This is how you do it, right? Then rewatch the same episode with English subtitles. And eventually, don't watch it with subtitles and see how much you're able to pick up. The character says, I'm feeling under the weather. Take note of this expression and try to use it in your conversation. Pause the video to repeat the sentences and then practice your pronunciation. And then challenge yourself with different genres to expose yourself to a variety of language use. Okay, any questions so far? It's really hard to force yourself to label items. Well, then it's just a tip. Because once you understand the language, once you don't need the subtitles. So it's useful without subtitles if you don't need them, because then it helps you go, okay, how much did I understand? You know, yeah, that's fine, cred. I mean, for you, if you need subtitles, use it. That is a way that helps you learn. So having the subtitles will reinforce what you're able to understand. So yeah, okay. Any questions on this slide? Any questions on this slide? Otherwise, I will move on to the next slide. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, no questions, I don't think. So I'll move on to the next slide. All right, here we go. Engage in daily conversations with a language partner. So having these daily conversations with a language partner helps improve your speaking fluency. Now, some might say, well, they don't speak fluent enough. That's completely fine if they're not speaking fluent enough, because you guys are both practicing together. All right, fluency comes with these tips, and both of you can be improving at the same time. Set a regular time with your language partner, with your friend. Make sure it's consistent. Don't do this, oh, I'm busy today, can we do it tomorrow? Then tomorrow comes around, you say, I had a long day at work, I'm really tired, etc. So you don't want to keep going after excuse and over excuse over excuse. You want to make sure that you are indeed using this opportunity with your daily partner. Hello, guys who just joined. I see a couple people joining. For those who cannot see the image clearly, it is not indeed your eyes. It is just my rule. So you can go here to watch the live. All right. Go here to watch the live. All right. Click that YouTube link. It is unblurred, uncensored, in a matter of unblurredness, right? So that means the PPT is not blurry. And I think people who are watching it right now can contest for it. So it is not indeed blurred, right? So it's not blurred right now. So let me talk more about this slide though. So, guys, if you take 15 minutes a day, what did you do today? What are your hobbies? Example, when you're practicing, just maybe even just talking about your day. Today I visited a museum and I saw some interesting exhibits, right? What did you do? Engage in discussions about various subjects, such as travel, movies, or current events. Give me a second, guys. I want to do one minor thing. Uh, okay. I want to go here, here. Actually, I want to do here. Um, 1 second, guys. Okay. Okay. So, 1 second, guys. All right. Any guys, I want to make sure there's any questions that you guys may have. Are there any questions so far? Um, yeah, exactly. So eventually, once you're able to understand without subtitles, then you're gonna be golden. Hi, Lily. Nice to see you. If you see a blurry screen, click that YouTube video and it will be unblurred. Okay. Let me talk a little bit more, guys, and guys, and chat it up in the I can't speak. Chat it up in the YouTube chat box as well. Keep it engaged. Ask your questions in YouTube if you want. So language partners through language exchange apps, local meetups, daily conversation helps you practice speaking in real time. It's improving your ability to think and respond quickly in English if you're practicing regularly on a regular basis. Regular interaction, like with a partner, can help you build confidence. A lot of people say, I'm not confident when it comes to speaking English. If you have a language partner, you can become confident together and not feel so overwhelmed. Um, you get immediate feedback from your partner. It allows you to address errors. You guys can correct each other or help each other and refine your speaking skills. Over time, this practice leads to more fluid and spontaneous speech. Okay. Any questions so far about the daily conversation? Any questions about daily conversations? Thanking everyone who is here in the Discord hub, and the English hub. Thank you for being here. Now I would like to move on to the next slide, unless there are any questions about fluency in English, because this is something that I've been seeing asked a lot when I've done my classes. So I decided to do a class on fluency. So and you go to my YouTube channel, I have a couple classes on intonation. I have classes on speaking tips. I have classes on almost everything. And if you guys want a particular class, just comment in the videos. And good luck on then. That's when you have to book a class. You book a class, you pay that teacher, unless that teacher really has free time. Like I said, you can get just as much help from a fluent speaker or even a C1 or even B2 speaker, because you're doing it for your own self, right? So, but if you're specifically looking for a native speaker to take time out of the day to talk with you, then you are just looking for a free handout and not serious, unless you want to pay that teacher, that speaker. I mean, if it's a speaker, maybe they got free time, maybe they're it's just their hobby to help others. Maybe you'll find someone like that. But you need that practice with a partner, because maybe somebody who speaks your language will be able to explain things better. I would prefer to learn a different language with a friend of mine who speaks English than to find a native speaker. I'm going to move on to the next slide. Read aloud daily. Now, this might sound strange to you guys, but if you're reading aloud daily, then you are going to improve your pronunciation, your intonation, and your fluency. So by reading text out loud, you practice the rhythm, the flow of the language, which is going to enhance your speaking skills. Choose texts that interest you, such as books, articles, or news stories. And using appropriate intonation, recording yourself, keyword record yourself. Recording yourself will set you guys free of being felt like, I don't know, overwhelmness. Islamic, I see that you retracted your message. I don't know what you're saying, but I'm happy to answer your question. Let me see what else I can convey. If you pick a book or an article, set 10 to 15 each day to read aloud. For example, you can read a chapter from a novel or a news article about current events. Pay attention to the punctuation and the structure of the sentence. Here's how it's going to help, guys. Reading it aloud is going to help you practice the pronunciation, the rhythm of the English, making your speech more natural and fluent. It's going to enhance your ability to articulate your thoughts clearly and improve your overall confidence in speaking. By consistently practicing, you become more comfortable with complex sentences and vocabulary. Uh-oh. Can you hear me now? How about now, guys? Sorry. Can you guys hear me now? Okay, sorry about that. I don't know how much you did not hear. But basically this slide is talking about reading aloud daily. And by setting a time of 10 to 15 minutes, reading a chapter a day, or maybe 10 to 15 minutes a day, depending how fast or slow your reading is. So, yeah, I don't know why the audio went out. Thank you, Dash. I realized that the audio went out just for a second. And thank you, Dash, for confirming the YouTube is good. Yeah, if you guys see blurriness, click the YouTube video and you guys can watch it on there. I see that there are 4 people watching the video, or maybe 3, because I'm watching it too. I guess they count me. But for the 3 that are watching it, I do have a special discount. Now, this is like in the case that you guys, if for any reason you want that one-on-one attention, you can book a class here. Subtitles can help, especially English subtitles can help. And really quickly, guys, again, I'm plugging the English Hub like crazy. So many channels. You got the pronunciation, proofreading, English questions, writing, resources. You got everything you can dream of in this Discord. So if you need to get your answers, ask in those channels. English questions, resources, pronunciation, proofreading, handwriting. I don't know about handwriting. Maybe you guys have beautiful handwriting. Not sure. But anyways, guys, yeah. Any questions about reading aloud? Any questions about reading aloud? Anything? Nada? Okay. So I will move on to the next slide. Use English in daily tasks. So anything that you're doing on a daily basis. So integrating your English into daily tasks makes the language a natural part of your life. Labeling items, setting reminders, even thinking about the task in English helps. thinking English, speaking English, do English. By consistently using English in everyday activities, you create more opportunities for practice and immersion. This approach helps you become more comfortable with the language and builds fluency through practical application. So, writing your grocery list in English, you know, writing your routine in English, writing the task you have to do at work in English. Use English when making to-do lists, reminders, call the dentist, finish the report. Using English for daily tasks helps you apply the language in practical places and settings. It increases your exposure. It will influence you to do more in English. Okay? So over time, the more practice that you contribute to improve your fluency and confidence in both written and spoken English. All right. So this is a thing that will help you with your fluency. Any questions? Read. Nah. No. Don't read silently. Read out loud. Read out loud. Yeah, well, that's called imitation or shadowing. Yeah, that's part of improving. Yeah, we read aloud, we don't know the correct. So that's when you're imitating or shadowing a video or an audio. So, anyways, any questions based on using English in daily tasks? Any questions about that? Otherwise, I'm going to touch on this briefly because I've said this so many times. Now, it's not necessarily using tongue twisters in your daily life, but to improve your pronunciation by repeating these tongue twisters will help your pronunciation. So I would say, like, by practicing tongue twisters will help develop and improve your pronunciation. So, you know, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, right? Or Betty bought some bitter butter. Betty bought some butter, and the butter was bitter, so Betty bought some better butter, or whatever it might say. Anyways, and there was another famous tongue twister, not Peter Piper, but there's another one left as well. I have about 15 minutes, guys, of this presentation. Any questions, guys? No. Okay. So, in short, guys, I'm not going to go through it all, but you can look at the video and take what you will of it. Oh yeah, how much woodchuck wood, woodchuck could chuck wood, woodchuck could chuck other woodchuck could chuck wood. Anyways, in short, tongue twisters will help improve your pronunciation, improve your fluency, improve your intonation, improve your pitch, improve your everything. It will help. It's none of these tips, guys, are gonna be like will set you free. None of these tips are gonna like, oh my gosh, this is gonna do it no matter what, because you could use all these tips. But if you're not applying these tips, then yeah. How much woodchuck could check all the woodchuck could check wood. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. There we go. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers would Peter Piper pick? All right. And then say things. Say here's a short tongue twister. Toy boat. Red lorry, yellow lorry. You don't. They're really easy. You know, toy boat, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Anyways, I want to move on from tongue twisters. We're just about finished with the PBT. We got 3 more to go. If I have about 15 minutes, so I will try to get through them as quick as possible. So, touched on this very lightly, guys. I know a lot of people in their country don't have access to this, but you have the English Hub. So, anyways, not as easy as you might think. It might be easy for you, but not easy for some others. It all depends. Oh, Scottish. I will tell you now. Click the YouTube video and it will not be blurry. Click the YouTube video and it will not be blurry. The YouTube video will not be blurry. Let me see if I can copy the link. The YouTube video will not be blurry because you guys are lazy and don't like to support me. I force it upon you now. So click there, Scottish, and it will not be blurry anymore. Okay? All right. Anywho, join English or speaking clubs or meetups. So you got the English Hub for that unless you have like regular meetings in your home country. So local or online groups, attend them regularly, attend them daily, 10 to 15 minutes a day, engage with them, be practical with them, share real life experiences, use it to not lose it. Okay. I'm not going to touch up on this much more. Any questions about that? About going to English clubs or speaking clubs? Any questions on that? Yes, Dash. That's exactly why I purposely blur it, because nobody in the past, and I have done it a dozen times, I have shown my PPT unblurred and nobody is watching my YouTube channel. Nobody's watching it live. And so I've decided, how can I reinforce people to go to my YouTube channel? So if I blur this and they want to see what I have, well, now, hey, Dash, get it? You see? I can see that you see. Oh, that's funny. Okay. I can see that you see that I see that you see. Yeah. So this is a way that you can see. So, and right now it's funny, out of the 14 people, only a handful of you guys are watching it. But it is what it is. And I'm encouraging you guys to chat too. Only 3 people are watching right now, unless it hasn't registered yet. So only 3 people are watching. Any questions on meetups, guys? Any questions on meetups? And I think, okay, if there's no questions on speaking clubs or meetups, I'll come to the next slide. All right, here you guys go. Oh, do you guys see? This is an awesome one. Oh my gosh, you got to see this one. This is a great one. If you can see it, then you'll know how great it is. So, talking about listening to music and singing along. So, yes. Oh, but I don't sing well. Who cares if you don't sing? Sloth, welcome. Cinderella, thank you for showing me that you're here. I can see through the chats here. Nice. From YouTube, Cinderella and Anu. I have a 50% discount for you guys with your name on it. Anyways, English music sing along. Now, you do not need to be singing in front of a live audience. And please, for the love of God, if you can't sing, don't do it. Save their ears. Save my ears. If you have a horrible voice, I don't want to hear it over here. All right, select songs in English you enjoy. Find the lyrics online, listen to the song, read the karaoke lyrics, etc. It will help you with rhythm, intonation, pitch, if you guys have it, which maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't, but I don't care. I will sing, but I don't care what people say about my singing. And again, like I said, rhythm, pronunciation, fluency, mimicking their voices. It's gonna make it enjoyable. It's gonna make it fun for you guys. So Anuju and Shuka, yeah, okay. Over time, the practice will improve your ability to speak naturally and confident. All right, I got about 8 minutes left, and then I got stuff to do. I think we're almost through the whole entire thing. I got 2 more to go. 2 more to go. 1, 2. Wait. Oh, 1 more to go. Okay. You guys might get lucky. Have your questions ready. I'll try to do my best to answer all questions. So, shadowing involves. So practice shadowing, right? Practice your shadowing with native speakers. People were just talking about that. How to diminish stuttering. The stuttering is a speech thing. So when you're stuttering, it means that you might need to see a speech therapist if you find yourself stuttering. Are you stuttering in your own native tongue? Or it could just be nerves if you're stuttering and you don't know quite what to say. Anyways, anywho, shadowing involves listening to a native speaker and repeating their speech immediately. This technique will help with pronunciation, intonation, fluency, etc. Oh, okay. It still might be a speech thing because it could be the rhythm, it could be the sounds. I don't really, when I hear the word stutter, I think of the word, I think that it's a speech thing. So you might need to see, just try to not stutter, slow down, don't speak so fast when it comes to speaking English. Now, shadowing, guys, find an audio or a video clip of native speakers, such as podcasts, news reports, or TED Talks. Play a short segment and repeat what you hear, trying to match the speaker's pronunciation and intonation. For example, if the speaker says, "It's a beautiful day today," then you repeat it, "It's a beautiful day today." Oh, and I don't know if you guys are fond of this, but I have something that I've done on my channel. Let me see if I can find it. And let me see. Now, it might not be your cup of tea, but I would say, oh, darn. So I did here. If you guys want, is this it? If you guys want to do some practice when it comes to pronouncing, I did something for my students. They're a bit younger, but I would say check this out. And I have all 4 parts in my YouTube. So check out that link here. I will send the link to the Discord stage. Yes, not quite done yet, Chuck. There we go. There's something you guys can have fun with. Now, guys, it's not it may not be your cup of tea because it's meant for my students. My students are children. So maybe for adults it might be boring or it might be interesting. So thank you for liking my glasses, Scottish. I like my glasses too. Anyways, let's see. So it internalizes the natural rhythm and flow of your English speech. It improves your pronunciation, intonation by a model to mimic. Practice regularly, enhancing your ability to speak more fluently and naturally, and able to be understood and understand and participate in conversations. All right, guys. I think that's going to be the end of the presentation. Are there any questions, guys, that I can answer? And now, well, it's just a white screen now. So are there any questions I can address for you guys? Any questions I can address? I have lots of videos, guys. I hope they're helpful. I've done the grammar videos, I've done pronunciation videos, I've done conversational videos, I've done these videos, and they're pre-recorded and a little bit shorter, which helps probably meet your attention span. So, yeah. If that is it, and this was an impromptu class, guys. It was not a planned class. Hey, Yati, welcome. I have good news and I have bad news. Which do you want to hear first? Yati, good news or bad news? All the tips. Thank you, Dash. I really hope they are clear and helpful and useful. So, okay, the bad news is, yeah, T, is the class is over. Class is over. Hi, Ro. Nice to meet you. The bad news is that the class is over. The good news is I recorded this lecture. So guess what? You guys can go back and listen to the lecture. So if you guys want, you guys can watch this live again. I would say go about maybe 10 minutes after the live. I don't know, maybe somebody can help me out. Maybe Dash, can you tell me how far into the live till when I begin? I think it's about 5 to 10 minutes when I begin. I think so. So if you go 10 minutes into the live, I will. Oh, sorry, wrong. I'm giving you the wrong link. Sorry, guys. This is the live right now. Sorry, guys. Wrong link. I mean, that's a good link too, but this is the live. I think about 10 minutes in. I'm sure one of the three people can verify that. I think I start about 10 minutes into the live is when I start. So, yeah, I think so. I can try to go back. I've been live for how long? I've been live for 51 minutes. I think, no, I might start, maybe, yeah, I think 10 minutes in. I think 10 minutes in is when I start. So give or take 10 minutes in. Oh, Dash, I want you to go back to the live, like go back to the beginning of the live and tell me when I actually started the lesson. So they can ignore all the useless chit chat. That's what I'm saying. So to get past the useless chit chat, I think it's about 10 minutes before I begin. So if you guys want to skip 10 minutes in, that's about when I start the live. That's what I'm saying. When did I actually start doing the lesson? I think it's about 10 minutes in. So if you go 10 minutes in, what do you mean? What do you mean, Father? Anyone? You're already sounding sus. What is up with that sus comment, Father? Anyone need money? Are you a troll? How did you get? When did you join? You look like you're a troll. No, that's not what I mean. Don't worry about my question anymore. Don't worry about it. I think this father kid is a troll. By the way. Oh, never mind. Maybe not. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's not a troll. Okay. Just you sound very sus asking for that. Anyways, guys, that is all for me today. And maybe Father, you are not a troll. I don't know. Just you're very sus. I would don't feed the troll, Dash. Don't feed the troll. Don't feed them. All right, guys. My assumptions are very inaccurate compared to your position as a teacher. You come into the chat and your first question is, anyone need money? If I didn't know better, that is the most sus comment I've ever seen. Seriously, like you're about just to be blocked. I hope I don't see any more of your messages. All right, guys, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your time. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you in the next class.